Hey, what is up guys? Vanoss here, and welcome to my 300k special Q&A video. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much once again. It really means a lot, all the support, all the feedback you guys have been giving me, and it really is an awesome feeling, so thank you guys so much. And also, I want to apologize for not posting very many videos in the last few days. It's just because I'm busy with school. I got exams coming up, and I should be actually studying right now. But I really wanted to put out this Q&A as soon as possible, so I'm going to continue studying after I finish this video. But anyways, let's get into the questions here. So the first one comes from Sammy Blee, and I apologize for all the pronunciations of these names because I'm probably going to screw up every single one of them because I suck at reading names, so just letting you guys know ahead of time. But this person asks, Vanoss, do you play Call of Duty seriously anymore, or do you just mess around with your friends every time you get on? So if you're asking if I play, try hard and try to get a good score, I do. I mean, I'll play TDM or Ground War and try to get shocked in clips, things like that, but I really don't care about my score. I think it's stupid to care about your stats or a number that doesn't mean anything at all. I just like to play the game, and for me, it's all about, little moments here and there. Maybe I'll get a cool little streak, and I find that a lot of fun. So I'll do that once in a while, but most of the time, I'm just messing around with friends, and search and destroy. And by the way, I cannot take search and destroy seriously ever. I just play it, purely to mess around and have fun. That's really what it's all about. I mean, regardless of how you play, if you're playing try hard or if you're just messing around, you should be having fun. So that's what I aim to do. And once again, I really don't care about my stats or my score. All right, next question comes from Oright17, and he asks, why do you guys never play zombies? So I really do like zombies, but I just find that there's not that many things you could do in zombies. It gets really repetitive, so that's why you don't see me posting a ton of videos on zombies. I did do one video on Die Rise when it came out because obviously it was new, but once again, if I do more videos on that map, it's just going to be very similar stuff. And that's the issue with zombies. But I do want to try to put another zombie video for this new map coming out because it really looks awesome, and I saw some gameplay, so I'm really excited about that. I really do like playing zombies, just normal as well. But once again, I don't find it that entertaining to post, so I might just play it, but never record the gameplay. Alrighty, next question here comes from VFurtJeerd. I think that's how you say it. I have no clue. And this person asks, how old are you? So I'm 20 years old. I was born in 92, and I'm going to be turning 21 this year. Alright, next question here comes from Chuck Berry, and this person asks, what type of music do you enjoy? So I really like all types of music. There's not one genre that I like way more than the other. So, I'll listen to rock music, heavy rock, rap, electronic music, pretty much anything you could think of. And probably like a lot of other people, I went through a lot of phases when it comes to music. A lot of times I would like a certain genre for a long period of time, then switch over to another one. Like, for example, when I was younger, I really liked rock music, heavy rock, and even metal because I played a lot of guitar back then, and I learned all the Metallica songs, and I just had a ton of fun with it. And now I'm at a point where I pretty much listen to a bunch of different types of music, and that's why I always tell my friends I have terrible taste in music, because if they listen to my iPod, they would go through a playlist, and there would just be a bunch of different shit. So maybe they would like one song, then the next song they would absolutely hate because it's completely different. But that's just the way I am. I just like different types of music, and yeah, that's pretty much it for that question. All right, next question comes from Distize. I think that's how you say it. Probably not. Sorry, I screwed up that name as well. But anyways, this person asks, if you could change one thing in Black Ops 2, what would that be? So I'm going to name two things because there's two things that come to my mind right away. So the first thing are the kill streak sounds. For example, the Warthog sounds like Godzilla's taking a massive shit in the sky. And as we know, all the sentry guns and helicopters sound like giant farts. So that's one thing I would change. The other thing is host migration. I don't know how they would go about that, but all I know is in Black Ops 2, it takes like an hour for a host migration to happen. And to be honest, it was a lot better in Modern Warfare 3, so I don't know what the deal with that is, but if there's two things that I could change, those would definitely be at the top of my list. Alright, next question comes from Jesse Cunningham, and he asks, when and how did you meet H2O? And obviously he's talking about H2O Delirious. So pretty much he sent me a message on YouTube, I think it was like late summer or so, kind of near the end of Modern Warfare 3, and he said, go check out my channel, I like your stuff, and he did funny videos as well. So I liked his videos, and we ended up playing together, and that's pretty much it. Not really an exciting story, but that's how a lot of YouTubers meet, just by networking and messaging each other. And through him, I met basically I Do Work and Executioner and a bunch of other people, and it just kind of grew as a group, and it was pretty awesome. And I'm pretty happy with the people that I know today and who I play with on a regular basis. And you get to see how retarded H2O Delirious is by seeing him in my videos on my channel. No, I'm just kidding, but Yeah, he's a good guy, and that's pretty much it for that question. All right, next one comes from Zach Dunwoody, and he asks, are you going to do more Minecraft? And yes, I am planning to do more Minecraft, but not very often, just because obviously I'm a Call of Duty based channel, so I'm going to be posting Black Ops 2 most of the time. But every once in a while I want to post some Minecraft or maybe even a different game, just because one, it's fun, and two, I want to experiment with different types of content, because I don't want to be just tied down to one game, because maybe someday something will happen to Call of Duty. I don't want to be, dependent on that one game. So I'm going to try out a couple new things here and there. But don't worry about me leaving the Call of Duty scene, because that will never happen. I'm going to be playing Call of Duty as long as I possibly can, because I see a lot of people worrying about that in the comment sections. Do not worry. I'm going to be posting mostly Black Ops 2 or whatever Call of Duty is the one that we're all playing. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that subject. All right, next question comes from Madison Bailey, and this person asks, what part of Canada do you live in? What's your favorite hockey team? When will you start doing a vlog? And are you disappointed about the knife glitch being patched? So first of all, I live in Ontario, and if you guys don't know, that's a province in Canada, pretty big place. And my favorite hockey team would definitely have to be the Pittsburgh Penguins, because they're so exciting to watch. And will I be doing vlogs? I'm not too sure about that, just because I haven't really made any plans for real life videos yet. But if anything, it would be during the summer, but I don't have any promises. So unfortunately, you guys are just gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. And lastly, am I disappointed about the knife glitch being patched? Yes, I am, because it is a fun little thing to do, or it was a little fun thing to do. But the thing that really gets me is the fact that Treyarch actually took the time to patch something in the game that really doesn't make a difference at all. So the fact that it's actually gone is not a huge deal, but just, knowing that they had to fix something like that kind of bothers me. But, what are you going to do? That's what Treyarch does. All right, next question comes from Amar, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. And he says, Evan, why are you Asian? So this is kind of a funny topic, because I talked about this in my first Q&A, because people asked about my nationality, and a lot of people were asking about it now. And yes, I am Asian, and a lot of people thought I was white just because I guess I sound that way. But I've been living in Canada my whole life, born and raised here. I pretty much haven't been anywhere else in the world besides Canada, the US, and the Caribbean. But yeah, I'm pretty whitewashed, as you guys could tell. But I just thought I would talk about that, because a lot of people are asking about it. And to answer your question, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just am. But yeah, I talked a little bit more about that in my first Q&A. But actually, I'm kind of interested about you guys. This is something that I want to do for a while, ask you guys questions, and then you write the answers in the comment section. So I actually have a question for you guys today. It's, what country are you guys from, and what's your background or your nationality? So, go ahead, write that in the comment section if you feel like it, and that'd be pretty awesome. All right, next question comes from Masiek Paduch, and he asks, what is your favorite gun in Black Ops 2? And I really don't have a favorite gun, and the reason why is because I get bored really quickly of any gun. Even the KSG, you guys probably thought that was my favorite, but it really isn't. I like to switch it up all the time, and that's what pretty much keeps the game entertaining for me, is just small changes here and there. And I really don't see how somebody could stick to one gun and just love that gun forever, because it gets boring. But anyways, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to end it on one more question, a really serious question. And this one comes from JapAttack34, and he asks, you like the Puncake? And yes, I love the Puncake. It's probably the greatest thing, greatest discovery ever in all of humanity. So that's kind of a silly question to ask, but I do love the Puncake, and pretty much everybody in the world does. And now I'm seeing it in comment sections in all videos across YouTube. I'm starting to see it painted on walls on the street. People are getting tattoos of Puncake. They're getting it on their bumper stickers. It's pretty much the new Coney 2012. So you're going to be seeing Puncake 2012, even though it's not the year 2012. It doesn't matter. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be all over the news. And I think they're actually making a realistic war movie, and it's going to be called Saving Puncake Ryan. So make sure you guys check that out. Check out the trailer and watch it when it comes out. It's supposed to be a really, really awesome, epic movie. But on a serious note, guys, I just want to say thank you once again for 300k subs. I really appreciate all the support, and you guys are the best. So I hope you enjoyed this Q&A, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Yeah, cause I got it like that. Flow so smooth like I got it on tap. Yeah, and I'ma say it be a good night while I'm on my Yingling, while I'm drinking Bud Light. Can you get it when you miss me? Like I'm with whiskey, drinking Jim Beam. Yeah, baby, do you do it that way?